This week, America's most popular sex advice columnist, Dan Savage, will be here on campus to answer your questions about sex, love, and relationships. Hi, Dan.
Hey, how are you?
So the first question comes from one of our students. My boyfriend has an abnormally small penis, and I'm not ready to dump him. What can I do?
How big's his forearm? You know, studies show that women who are in long-term partnerships with men with what's known as micro-penises actually report higher levels of sexual satisfaction. Guys with small penises try harder. So count your blessings. I've never had sex. Should I just get it over with a one-night stand or wait to be in love? You know, I had a one-night stand 17 years ago with this guy that I fell in love with. He's at my house right now with our 13-year-old adopted son. So don't assume there's something mutually exclusive about the one-night stand and the falling in love. There's a lot of people, perhaps some of your parents, who met under very sleazy circumstances that led to lasting, loving relationships. And you don't know it because mom and dad never told you that they met in rehab. Why do men like their nipples sucked like a woman during sex? Why do men have nipples? Men have nipples because once upon a time in utero, we were all girls. We were basically all one sex. It's just some of us have very big clits. How do you know if it's love or lust? You don't. You only can act on a hunch. But there's really no way to tell the difference. And that's what, lust does. Lust, sexual attraction, physical attraction, it brings two people together, and then there's a long sort of vetting process. You like them more than just for the way they look, the way their spit tastes. And then love can bloom. Lust is the fertilizer. Love is the flower. I know, isn't that awful? How do you tell a girl you're romantically involved with that she needs to slim down without sounding like a jerk? You don't. Why are guys obsessed with boobs? Well, evolutionary theory has it that breasts evolved to, when we began to walk upright, to mimic what butt looked like. Because it used to be we were sort of like baboon-butted baboony things with big red butts sticking in each other's faces. And then when we began to walk upright, you didn't have that sort of sex signal advantage of the big red butt in someone's face. So women evolved the big red butt substitute. Orgasms always have to be mutual. Can't I just get off once in a while and not have to worry about pleasing her? Oh my God, I'm glad the chairs are bolted down because I'm gonna say, yeah, you can get off once in a while, so long as she can get off every once in a while without having to worry about pleasing you. Remember last time when I blew you and you didn't have to do anything but sit there? Your turn, right? Is it okay to make out with a lot of dudes, or is that slutty? Is it really an either-or question? Couldn't it be okay to make out with a lot of dudes and it be slutty? I think we need to talk about slut the way straight dudes talk about stud. Slut is female stud. Make it a term of empowerment? Yeah, it is okay to make out with a lot of dudes. Some people are gonna think that's slutty in a negative way, and you don't make out with those dudes.
Hi, what's your advice for a girl who comes, but it takes a really long time?
A girl or this girl?
Maybe this girl.
Has this hypothetical girl experimented with vibrators?
Yes.
And what kind of vibrators?
Both were from sites recommended by Dan Savage.
Okay. Here's something that a lot of people don't know about the clitoris. Most clitoral tissues are buried inside the body. The mistake that some people are making is they're just focusing on the exposed part of the clitoris. Get a magic wand. What? They are expensive, but your orgasms are worth it. That thing will be knocking your genitals around when you're 70. Do guys really expect girls to remove all their pubic hair? And does that mean I have to do it? You don't have to do anything. You should style your vulva however it is that you want to style your vulva. My boyfriend is into something really weird. How can he get over it? He can't. He won't. He never will. And you should be willing to, as I always like to say in the column, be good, giving, and game. There are no normal guys. And if you dump the honest foot fetishist, you will marry the dishonest necrophiliac. Do you think it's right for someone to get mad at someone if they don't swallow? You know, once they have their orgasm, everything after that is extra credit. If you brought them to orgasm with your mouth, you are mission accomplished, you're done. My boyfriend first started having sex in high school, and he and his then girlfriend were together for 2.5 years. They did not use condoms. Now that he and I are together, he has difficulty reaching orgasm during vaginal sex with a condom due to the lack of sensation. That old saw that, oh, I can't feel anything with a condom on, is bullshit. And the evidence that it's baloney is people are having sex with condoms and the condom breaks and they don't realize it. Because there isn't this sudden surge of sensation that sends them flying across the room like their dick's on fire. Other questions? There were a couple more down here at the end.
How can we convince our boyfriends that it's okay to have sex when you're on your period?
Sex during Shark Week? That may take time, right? And women are much more comfortable with blood. Vaginas are amazing. They chew up semen and spit out humans, right? It's true. Oh. Right?
You're sick.
It's been a long day. I'm getting a little punchy.
I'm over here on my knees. You can't even imagine how much they hurt. Oh, wait, you can. Oh.
I bet I can, yeah. Thanks so much. Good night.